Hello Wolf Den, my name is Voltorn Elda and welcome to Firewatch. Now in case you don't know what Firewatch is about and before you decide if you want to watch this video or not about this game, Firewatch is a walking simulator. And with that I mean you walk around the game, you experience the story, and that's sort of is it. It is all about the story. It isn't about running around shooting things, jumping up and left, avoiding stuff. No, it is all about the story. Firewatch is a very complicated game in the ways of it is pretty difficult to understand maybe for some people, and it is pretty harsh on its subjects. And with that I mean this game is meant for adults. There will be subjects discussed that will involve adult stuff. Stuff that you don't want to show to small kids, so if you are pretty young of age, you're warned. Don't want to scare you away, of course, but if you do not want to get involved with that kind of stuff, difficult subjects like depression and whatnot, then I'd advise you to go check out one of my other videos. It might be the best. But for the rest, I have no idea how long this game will last. I am planning to do episodes of around 40 minutes each, so if you watch this in the future, take a seat, grab a drink, grab a snack, and experience the tale with me of Firewatch. So, new game, here we go. Campo Santo presents, in cooperation with Panic Inc. Okay. Sounds like we're in a cafe or something. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Okay. I think I'm gonna turn off the mouse. That might be better. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? There we go. Perfect. You see Julia. Okay. Ooh, fancy noise. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals, and you approach her. You're drunk. So, what's your name? Mayor? Or Major? Or you're pretty. I think we go for this one. I mean, she's with all kinds of high knowledge people, so I think this one might be the best. We want to impress her. You slur the word mayor, and it smells like coarse. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn? You ask. She says definitely. Well, ain't that nice? Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. That is nice. This is a nice way of telling a story. Okay, use left to use objects, so backpack. Okay, sweet. Cool. Beer. I seriously hope that is rust. Of course, I think we're meant to go to the car. I think. But this game is about an adventure, exploration. So I want to explore. So let's do that. The truck bed. Let's load our gear. So it's safe and sound in there. Okay. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. And it's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. But Julia wants to get a dog. Dogs are nice. I mean, I never had a dog. I only had goldfish and rats as pets. Not really dogs, but I know my sister has a dog. Dogs are awesome. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle, and Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. But there is also this intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. So do we want to go for the beagle? You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket? Or do we adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem? Beagles are cute. Beagles are definitely cute. Especially undersized. Yeah, let's go for the beagle named Bucket. Aw. Bucket's a good dog. And a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. And Julia loves him. And you love him too. "1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. "What do you think about kids?" she asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying, if you and I have a couple of little idiots, it would be pretty good, or one day, why rush? Well, if I have to think about myself, right now in my current situation in life and anywhere in the upcoming few years, I am not thinking about kids. So, why rush it? One day, why rush? She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Yeah. Technically, I would never want kids. I mean, I want to become a teacher at one point, but having kids of my own, I'm really not sure about that. I mean, it's quite a big step in life you take, but it could be an amazing one. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged, lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Aw, that's so sweet. So, we are on our way to the Firewatch. But the question is, what happened in the meantime? Why did we go here? That's gonna be a very big thing. Fire danger today, low, mild, high, and extreme fire danger. It's gonna be very warm. Very warm. Look at this environment. This is just beauty. This is absolute beauty. So, the thoroughfare trailhead. Two Forks, do not forget to check in. No fireworks, very important. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. And the thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive background trail. Stuff, parkour, T-search, and stuff. Rescue. Be prepared. Okay. Sweet. So, out into the wilderness. Wait, do we have our backpack? Do we have our backpack? I didn't think about that. Okay, we have our backpack. Good. Very good. We don't want to go out in the wilderness without a backpack. You definitely don't. "1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. But she walks in after you've gone to bed. Okay. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Do we get mad or do we ignore her? I wouldn't really be the person to outright get mad at her. I would give her the silent treatment and wait till she comes to me. You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. I guess they can have a night out, but still, you should call. If something doesn't go according to plan with time or whatsoever, just inform each other about it, especially if you're married. Of course, don't listen to marriage advice from me. I mean, I am not married or anything like that. I'm not in a relationship, so I do not know anything about that. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. And she draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Which one of the two? Do we pose like He-Man and just be, look at us, beef, buff, and yeah, stuff like that? Or do we just be very silly and pose like Victoria's Secret model? Let's go for the He-Man. You look awesome. Oh, thank you. Really. The animations, the graphics, also night is falling. God, it's awesome. So awesome. Just the whole mood of this game already. And all we've had is just a small bit of text. 2 Forks Lookout Tower. 8 more miles still. We can do that. It's only 8 more miles. We can do that. We can definitely do that. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking buckets at night. There's a festival in town, and it brings in folks from far away places. But one of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck! Dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. Do we scare him away or beat his goddamn face in? Yes, I'm very sorry, but this game will contain foul language from time to time, like fuck and goddamn and who knows what. And I might change my way of speaking because of the game a tiny bit. So I'm sorry if that happens. It is all for the good of the game itself. But what would I do? He kicks the dog. We confront him. I could scare him away. But he kicked buckets. I'm gonna beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forwards. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. It's always sad when something like that happens. It really takes quite a toll on you if you encounter something like that. It really does. I've been lucky to have never encountered a mug or whatsoever like that, or have people rob our store and stuff like that. So I'll never understand, and hopefully I never will understand, what it feels like to actually get mugged or robbed. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Well, I guess work does stop quite a lot of stuff from happening. I mean, work is work. You gotta get money to keep living. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move, but you absolutely do not. Do we convince her to not take the job, or agree if she commutes back and forth? I don't want us to break up or anything, and if... Oh, this is tough. It's a great job. She wants to move to that job, but is it worth it to split up at that point? If she commutes back and forth, okay, very nice, but... Oh, I think I'm gonna convince her not to take the job. I mean, there are more job offers out there, most likely. Most likely. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says it's bullshit. But she's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. In one part she's right. That we don't have a family, she's right on that. But it would become very difficult. Long distance relationships are tough. Really. First person experience, they are tough. But she decides not to take it. 1985. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Julia? What? She was found crying in the stairway. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. She could have forgotten. She could just have forgotten about that. Oh. But this is also a point. Did she actually just forget about it? Or did she actually forget about it? What I'm talking about is dementia. You do something and your memory is becoming worse and worse. And you forget more and more. If that's the case, that is something very bad. Do we want to wait it out? Or do we just ignore it? We can't be sure about it. Let's just wait and see if it happens more often. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. Camping at night. Wow. We can't move. We are really sitting here. Look at the nature. Just wow. So we have a journal. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to censor that out, just in case. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. That was the drawing of us posing as He-Man. Oh, that was awesome. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class, and her research is in shambles. She drives the car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Oh god, this is about dementia. Wow. That really is something heavy. To see someone just break down like that over time. You remember them as being just the happy-go-getters they were. But slowly, they change. They change into someone you don't know anymore. They change into someone who is basically a stranger to you. Wow. Makes me think about what people around me must have thought about my depression. It happened from one point in time to the other. They saw me change. I've changed a lot in a very short time. God, this game is already making me think. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love, and after 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Definitely dementia. Definitely. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day, but she gets worse. That is really, really a difficult thing to go through. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. If it really is getting worse and worse, when is the point in time where it is enough? It sits with us for a couple of months. I don't know how quickly someone breaks down with dementia. I really don't. So I think it would be best if we would get the professional help, the full-time care facility. Wow. This game is already hitting my feels. And also my feels of just utter beauty. Misty Grove, everything like that. This is awesome. This is definitely awesome. Okay, let's follow the path. Over a tree. Ooh. Oh, don't run away. Aww. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, but then every other day. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It is not easy for the person who is having dementia or having a depression. It is also extremely heavy for everyone around you, everyone who cares about you. Because you're constantly faced with that problem and there is nothing, almost nothing you can do to help them. Then every other day, it begins to gnaw at you, that feeling of hopelessness, the feeling of being powerless. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. It starts to hurt more and more. People start to judge you too about the decisions you do. Yes, we could have taken care of her, but we have to think about what is the best. In the end, she would probably get in even more trouble. Just think about the following. If we would let Julia stay at home and the dementia gets worse, something you hear an awful lot is they want to go cook. They walk away for a moment and they forget that the stove is on. Fire. A house burns down. Very dangerous. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. 1989. Julia's sister, Susan, moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Susan sounds like a nice person. Months go by, and Buckets dies. And Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Oh God! Oh, that is painful. That is really painful. You have to mourn about the dead dog that you held dear for such a long time, and the other person in your life doesn't even remember him. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Welcome to the Firewatch. Oh, wow. Man, this game is already working on my feel strings. And on my feels and everything like that. Heartstrings, that's what it is. Not feel strings, heartstrings. So this is our lookout. We signed up to the Firewatch. We wanted to get away from all the trouble in our life. Just get away and think about something else for a moment. And what is better? Then go out in the wilderness, all on your own, solitary, to think. Wow. Now this whole intro cutscene, or the whole intro stuff, is completely new to me. And I think it's also the only time when we have this text appearing to us and stuff like that. And the rest is all about the Firewatch. Did I do that, or does that just happen? No, it's because I... Did I do that? Did I move? No, I don't know. I thought we did that with the hand. So, yes. From this point on, I still don't know too much. Oh, look at that little outhouse. Thoroughfare lookouts. Okay, so there are others here. So technically it's not complete solitary. And that is the only lookout that I can see as of right now. We have gas, so we have a bit of heating and stuff inside, which is good, which is very good. So let's see. Cozy, I guess. Let's turn on the power. Let there be lights.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Radio, hi. Hello? So, reply with left shift to activate the radio. If I let go, it disappears. Okay, can we still move? Yes, we can still move. And scroll to select.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
There we go.
People take this job to get away from something. So what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Good question.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against mom, nobody back home can stand you. Time is running out, so I have to reply.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
No.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Welcome to Firewatch. Oh, so the only communication we have in this area is through... Seriously, Henry?
Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Yeah. So... Interesting. Can I use this? I can't use it. I mean, we have to pick up the radio. But seriously, Henry, for the kind of bullshit reason for getting out of here to write a novel, what do? We write a novel. Perfect. Oh, that was nice. So, volunteers, lookout, Wyoming wilderness. This is nice. Time doesn't move. Perfect. Really perfect. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so let's reply to her. I mean, we got all cozied up. We have our typewriter that Susan gave us. A photo with Julia. So this is the 2 of us, huh? Looks like a nice couple. Nope, nope. Come on, put back. Come on, put back. Come on, put back. Yes, come on, put back. Where are you? Come on. Desk drawer, no. I want to put it back. Put back. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Julia? Or... I don't even know who it is.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing,
Delilah.
what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
I would have loved to have
Jesus,
16.
This is what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
That's
Don't
early
worry
in the
about
morning.
it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or 2. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you
Yeah,
see
I've seen it. I've definitely seen it.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
Osborne?
Uses to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
What?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Yeah.
At your west-facing window, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Where is the west? And to use
Those fucking
compass.
fireworks?
Wests. Yes, I see them.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Yes, I see them.
It's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Yeah, I
Is
can
that
understand
really my
that.
Job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Okay. What do we do?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way.
Supply
the code
box.
is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
All of them? Seriously? Very secure. If one person knows.
Secure.
Shut up.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So, I am gonna change a tiny thing. Can I? Let's see. Controls. Is the C key used by anything? Camera. Okay. How about the? Tab key? Is tab used by anything? Browse notes. Okay. How about the X? Is the X button used by anything? Nope, X is not used by anything. So I want to change the compass to X. There we go. That might make it a bit easier for me to pull it out and get going. So can't really do anything with this. We've got all kinds of books. Wow. Old Scottish oil soap. With all kinds of stuff. Not really much we can do. Fire extinguisher could be very important. Oh well. So let's get going, I guess. Do we take our backpack? Yes, very good. And it was over here. Okay, so let's see if we can find these kids. I mean, when they walked in here, inside the wilderness, did they even read the sign? And to read the map. Let's see. We are over there right now. We need to go to NFS cache box 306, which is right over there. Okay, so that is to the west. So we have to go in this direction. Jonesy Lake. I think this is the way where we need to go. Definitely think it is. But when we entered here, there was a sign saying high fire danger, well, extreme because of the heat, and also no fireworks. I said no fireworks, it should be clear. Then why do kids still light fireworks when there is a very heavy fire danger? Where are we? Yeah, okay, we're going in the right direction. That's good. So the question is, where is it? I think I found it. So, also, can we respond to anything? Nope, nothing. Yeah, found supply box. Oh, what's the code again? Are there a lot of these things in the woods?
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, alright.
So, yeah.
Hey, what's the code again?
1234. A whole lot of them.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we have a map, case 306. Amazing view at that point. Two folks look out. Medicine wheel. There's a lot of stuff to explore. Let's copy that information. Okay, and what does that do to us? Do we... It basically covers the map, plus medicine wheel right over there. And right in that corner, there is an amazing view. Okay, interesting. And we have a note. Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Dave. Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Right.
Okay.
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo.
Okay,
Is kind of what the job attracts.
I guess. So,
Do people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah. You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
not planning to.
Planning on it.
Why am I thinking so alike with these characters? We can take this notes. Q to read it. Okay, that might make it easy to read. Ooh, we can hold it. Tap to review kept notes. Okay, interesting. So we have a pine. Ah, we have the rope.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
Okay, let's take it. Deal with whoever is setting off fireworks. Yeah, certainly planning that. Also, I can't say anything about the pinecone. Oh, when the thingy appears beside it, I can say something about it. There's a granola bar. Is it wise to leave snacks out here? I mean, what about bears and stuff?
People just stuff these things with old food. That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof. I wouldn't worry about it.
You sure? Sure they're fireproof? Question. Is it a good idea to take this candy that has been in here for who knows how long? I think we're gonna keep it. Right in there. Forever and ever. Might be the wisest thing to do. Okay, yeah. Where exactly are we going? They were coming from the west, so there seems to be a small camping spot over there. I mean, I see the small pyramid. If we take the right trail, we get to that corner which has the amazing view. It's not the quickest way, but I have no idea if time is involved whatsoever in this game. I just want to explore and enjoy. So can we say R to toggle running, jogging? Okay, so that's quick moving. I could be doing that to move around fast if I really want to. Where on the map am I right now? Almost at the corner. This is the corner, so this is supposed to be the amazing view.
This vista is incredible.
Which one?
Down the hill from my tower. There's a canyon and then the rest of, well, everything.
Yeah, you should see what I'm looking at. An eagle has been hovering over this gorge for the past hour. And maybe if you're good, you can come by and see it at the end of the summer.
What do you mean if I'm good? Are you gonna fire me? But also, no, I can't. I can only say one thing about it. Okay. So, I really like the interactions with in this game. I mean, we are out in the wilderness on our own, and the only way of being able to talk to someone is through this walkie-talkie. So, let's make the best use out of it, I think. I think it's coming from there. It was easier to see when it was at the top. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, about this tree, I'm guessing bears.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat.
Yuck.
Just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Do you have a
Christ, lady.
gun in that case or something like that, so I can actually protect myself against stuff like bears? That would really be helpful. Really. Anyway, 45-minute mark. I'm gonna end the episode over here. I'm gonna keep them a little bit bite-sized like that, so you guys can still enjoy them. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like or comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all my daily uploads. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Firewatch. Hope you have a very nice day, and remember, have fun.